Alright guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We knew the risks when I was bringing everything out here into the greenhouse. Our cabbage and cauliflower look amazing, and I will show you guys a close-up of those here shortly. However, we have had the coldest winter so far since I have lived here in North Carolina, and it has been a struggle. So I will put up a clip or clips of what the past couple years during the end of February have looked like at our greenhouse. We have had very successful, very healthy and thriving starts. And unfortunately, like I said, all we have out here are onions, cabbage, and cauliflower, and our onions don't look so great. So right now it's a waiting game. We are hoping that it will get warmer and that the onions will bounce back. They've only seen a couple cold nights of these temperatures. However, we do have about 3 or 4 more nights of temperatures down into the teens. Usually when we have temperatures this low in February, it's maybe for an hour or two and then they bounce right back and we see a rise in temperature. As of right now, it's staying low. Because the temperatures are getting so low and it's staying low, even with our heater on in the greenhouse these past couple nights to keep things from dying, we don't have it kicked on until about 30 degrees because the cost of electricity. Our power bill has more than tripled since we moved in here, and that's just how things work. Right now, power is a monopoly, so a lot of companies are really screwing with people, and you really have no options other than to pay the outrageous prices, even if they don't make any sense. So let me show you what things look like. Our onions are suffering. We've lost about half of them. The good thing is we do have the option to buy starts. We do have the option to buy sets, things like that. We can still grow onions. This is not a total loss. We can always purchase more seeds. We do still have time to start seeds. That's another reason I start seeds so early, is so that way we have options and we can see what our options are as the season progresses. But like I've said several times, our most successful and largest onion harvests have come from onions we've started from seeds. The past couple years, we've had amazing onion harvests. They last longer. You get to pick your varieties. You have more options of varieties, and they just get bigger. I don't know what the difference is, but when we grow onions from seed, we have larger, more successful onion harvests versus the previous years when we've tried onions from sets or onions from starts. Either way, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to grow a bunch of onions and then show you guys an amazing onion harvest and be like, look, everything worked out great. Everything was amazing. We had no problems. When in fact, we are having problems. So let's start on a positive note. Our cabbage and cauliflower all look really incredible. Even with the cold temperatures, they're holding up amazing. Everything looks great. They do need to be watered though. As where you can see some of our onions are okay, they're standing right up, they're thriving, and then we have 6 packs that look like this. It's hard to see, but, and then like this. I mean, there's a couple there that, again, they could bounce back, but it's just not what we had anticipated or planned for. Again, this is why I start early. That way I know my options. I have the chance to fix things. I can start more seeds. I do have time to start more seeds. We will get a little bit of a later harvest. Some of our onions look awesome. Things are doing okay. But this is just the reality of growing a garden. You don't know how Mother Nature is going to act. It's always changing. The weather's always changing, and you can't predict it, and you can't know what's going to happen. You can do your best to protect your plants and to protect your seedlings and to care for them the best that you can. However, there are always things that are going to be out of our control. And like I said, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and not show you that, hey, half of our onions may have died, and then just go and plant sets that look really great later on and be like, oh, look, we have 700 onions still. Because those aren't mine. I didn't start those from seed. And I'm sure as growers and gardeners, you guys understand that things don't always go as planned. You may have planted things out thinking you were in the clear, and then everything died and you had to buy starts, and it happens. That's what I'm saying, and it will be okay. It's just the devastating part is the time, the space, the energy. It hurts. And as growers, like I said, you guys get it. But I'd like you guys to comment down below what maybe your biggest fail was, or what you lost the most of, and how you bounced back, because we need to be in solidarity down in the comments, okay? It's a struggle. It's cold. I'm tired of this. I moved from Maine down south, and I was told there would be no snow, and here we are. Like, this is what, our 4th, 5th snowstorm? I say storm, but we got like a dusting and 19 degrees. The most devastating part is when you put in the time, the effort, the money, the space, the soil, and all your energy, and you care for these things, and then it does go downhill. And sometimes that just happens. However, I don't have the space inside anymore with all the seeds that we've started. I can't bring my peppers out here. My peppers need the warmth. They need to be inside. My onions could bounce back. Everything is okay. This isn't a total loss. Everything did not completely die. We're just struggling with our onions. And like I said, some could bounce back, but it looks like we may have to start more seeds or pick a different route like starts or sets later on. And to take care of them the best that you can, but it doesn't always work out the way that you had hoped. It crushes you when things don't go the way that you planned. And like I said, we knew the risks when I brought these out here, but it happens. And I will keep you guys updated as our onions continue to grow and show you how they do. And hopefully we do have a bunch bounce back. But things don't always go as planned. And it sucks. However, it is beautiful in here, and this will still always be my favorite place to be. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next video, and hopefully we will be in a warm greenhouse. Actually, my next video, I'm really hoping that we can do a name reveal for our new goat, and I will link that video up top, and you guys can go watch that.